everybody, it's Mrs. Tucker. We are on day 4 of writing sentences. I hope you're getting better at doing them now. I'm sure you are. Right, we're going to start like we have every day this week. We're going to go through these sounds. We're going to say the sounds precisely as I point to them. So, off you go. I bet you all know them now, don't you? I hope you do. If you don't, then you need to practice. Right, let me go through them and you can say them with me. Are you ready? We've got o, p, g, h, I, s, t, a, b, k, r, k, l, j, u, z, x, y, d, v. Okay, right, now we're going to practice writing some tall letters today. They're the ones that start up at Brave Monkey. So the first one is going to be, it's probably our easiest one, it's a L. So we start up at Brave Monkeys, we go down, bump on the line and a small flick. I know that one's easy, isn't it? Down, bump, flick, down, bump, flick. I think that's my best one. It's sitting on the line and it's got a lovely little flick. That one's hovering and that one's a bit wobbly. Okay, right. So if you can do a L, you can definitely do a T, because a T starts the same. Down, bump, flick, slightly bigger flick, pen off, line across. Down, bump, flick, pen off, across. Down, bump, flick, pen off, across. I think that's my best one. I know they're easy, children. I can hear you saying it to me. Right, we're going to do a okay, so start up the top, up with Brave Monkey, down, bump, up a bit, push over, down, bump, flick, down, bump, up a bit, push over, down, bump, flick. Again, down, bump, up a bit, push over, down, bump, flick. Oh, I think all my hers are quite good. I'm going to choose that for my best one. Can you do 3? Right, and the last tall letter we're going to do is a B. And it starts like the H, but do not do a number 6. Okay, so number 6 goes like this. We do not want any number 6s. It looks like a B, but it isn't a B, it is a number 6. So for a B, we go down, bump up a bit, push over like the H, but this time we then pull in across along the ground. Down, bump, up a bit, push over, pull in. Down, bump, up a bit, push over, pull in. Make sure you're not doing any number 6s, won't you? B, B, B. Okay, now, children, I bet you already know what game we're going to play next, don't you? Yes, we're going to play Sound Swap. So, and oh look, Sound Swap, our first word begins with a B, and we just practice writing a B. It is bed, bed. Let's segment the word bed. B, E, D, bed. Well done. So we need to write the word bed, because that's going to be our first word in Sound Swap. B, E, D. Okay, have you written it? Bed. Okay. Now I don't want bed, I want Ted. In fact, you might take your Ted to bed. Ted. Ted. Off you go. I think you can do this by yourselves now. we're going to go from bed to Ted. Did you get it? Because we don't need a B in Ted, do we? We need a T. Ted. But I've changed my name again. I haven't changed my name, I've changed my mind again. I don't want Ted, I want wed. I need wed. So rub off one sound and change it to write the word wed. Did you get it? So do I need a T in wed? Is there a T sound in wed? No. So I'm going to rub out that T and we're going to put in the wed. Okay, last one. We're going to go from wed to fed. Fed. Off you go. I hope you got it before me, because I don't need a ooh in fed, so that's going to be rubbed off. I need a fed. Fed. Did you get all those sound swaps? If you didn't, try it again, do it again, and see if you can get it without my help. Okay, let's build some words then. We build our words by segmenting them. The first one we're going to do is what sometimes dogs do, and they yap. 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 Can we segment it? Off you go. Did you get it? Yap. 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 We practiced writing this one yesterday. Yap. I've written it out for you, and hopefully you wrote it before me. Yap. 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 Okay, the next one is wax. Wax. You need to segment it, don't you? Wax. 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 We practiced writing those ones on Tuesday. Wax. Have a go before I write it, see if you can beat me. Wax. I've written it up so you can check it. Wax. Wax. Okay, the last word has got that x sound in it again, and it is box. Box. See if you can do it before me. Segment it, children, and then write up box. Did you get it before me? Box. 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 Right, we're going to use this word and a word from Sound Swap in our sentence. So wipe your boards ready for your sentence. Right, before we write our sentence, let's remember what's on our magic list of things to remember for sentences. What do we need at the beginning of the sentence? A capital capital letter, and today's capital letter is a capital I. And when it sits by itself like that, it says I, but if it's at the beginning of a word, it says I. So our capital letter today is in capital I. Right, we write a word, and then what do we need to leave? A little space, a little finger space. So that goes on our magic list. And then when we've written our sentence, we show it's the end of the sentence by putting a full stop. And then, what do we need to do once we've written our sentence? We need to read it, don't we, to make sure that it makes sense, and to make sure we've remembered our capital letters, our finger spaces, and our full stops. Right. We've got 5 words in our sentence today. It's actually a question, so at the end we can have a question mark, but we'll get to that at the end. So this is the question, the sentence. Is Ted in the box? Let's say it together. Is Ted in the box? Once more. Is Ted in the box? 5 words that we need to write, and the first word is. Is. Can you segment is? Okay, so you need a capital I. Then what do we need? Is. We need a S. Is. Right. Next word is Ted. So now we need a little finger space after is, and we're going to write the word Ted. You see if you can do it first. We had it in sound swap. Ted. Ted. Ted.